I do need 61. One sec, I'll charge my phone real quick. My last attack? No. Okay. I don't want to get any more. I don't want to move, or I don't want to use any more. So I don't want them to move their spot there. All right, guess we'll run it back at customs. Actually, let me, Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go lay down. Come on, go lay down. Customs has been pretty alive today, so I'll try that again. Go lay down. Lay down. Earlier we were averaging 2 kills a raid, so let's see if we can keep that going. I didn't realize how close I was to 1,000 for this character playthrough. So typically I'll show a lot of mercy on questers, but if I want to get 1,000, I can't let everybody go. Gotta draw the line somewhere. Calm down. It's my dog's got the zoomies. Loosen up. Let's have a long nap. Could be worse. But first, I'm going to see if this guy in the spawn over here pops over the fence. Here he comes. I swear, man, it's telegraphed. I'm out of ammo. So is he. Okay, that was awful. I didn't expect a 2-man. I peeked over and there were 2, so I just have to extract. Oh, I think I need a... Ooh. I think I need that dog tag. Hey, what's up, Skate? Dude, I almost blew it. I'm gonna die before I can even loot. Well, I was trying to show that if you understand spawns, you'll get the kill pretty consistently on any map. I honestly didn't expect there to be 2 people, though. Oh, I wonder if you saw my video. Ever since I put out that video, I've been seeing a lot more kitters. But I should probably go ahead and put my guts back in. Yeah, that was pretty, I don't know if it was clip-worthy, man, because I whiffed on all of that. Now, if I had to put them down with the same mag, absolutely, but my age is showing. Plus, I was, you know, still wiping the sleep away. I took one of those 5 p.m. naps. It always sounds like a great idea until you wake up, and it's not even functioning right now. Now I have to cross customs with no ammo and black Ted. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I didn't expect there to be 2. I saw 1, and I was like, okay. So I set my shot up for 1. Then I crested the hill and panicked, because now there's 2. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's just mad that his buddy's dead. Okay. Alright, well, either way, I've got to pack some mags here. Oh, for sure, man. And that's kind of the whole background of my channel, is that you can still reach success without being, like, extremely good at the game. Because you're right, every time you turn on any of these platforms, it's just nothing but cinema shots. So mine is more that you can still have that level of success without actually being inherently good. You can close the skill gap quite a bit with just map knowledge, like just like that. Like if they didn't know I was waiting for them, I probably lose that one. But since I got the element of surprise, I was able to get the first one with the first shot, and then whiff the rest. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, my I don't know if you've ever seen any of my videos, but I'm always trying to kind of reestablish that, you know, we're more similar than I guess you would understand, in the sense that like Twitch and a lot of these other platforms, most streamers are like the top of the top, best of the best anyway. It's like there's not a whole lot of in between of relatability. So I'm here to show that you can be maybe not great at the game, but even older too, like I am, and still reach success. Because I mean, I got all 4 prestiges when you needed Kappa for it. I got Kappa, obviously, the original way, so it's not a hard game. You just have to kind of understand your boundaries and adjust. Yeah, I agree. Derp is, and that takes time, especially for me. Initially, is I spent like most of my first couple thousand hours like this. As soon as I spawned, was terrified. Every noise, terrified. And then I didn't lose the gear fear per se. I just kind of understood that there's always another raid and it just goes by quick. Yeah, I have a whole video on it. If you go to my channel, it's, oh my gosh, I'm bleeding to death. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Kill is one of those bosses that people are terrified of. But once you start rolling the kills, it's so fast. It seems like it's really like an arduous journey when you first start and you're at like 5, but then you start killing him, and then you look up and you're at 15, and then you look up and you're at 40, and it only took me like a week to do, and that's with, you know, working full time, kids, wife, all that. Are you on the mission where you gotta zero out the armor? I can show you how to do that solo too, or if you want, I can help you with it at some point. I do it on that mission, or I do that mission on this map actually, with the exploding canisters. It's pretty quick. Like any of the orange tanks, I do it more on Big Red side, because there's I think two sets, and over where I just spawned. Watch, I'm gonna run all the way across here and still die. No head. Yeah, you should watch that video. It tells you how to use the grenades to find them. Plus, you have to get there first. He's the most hunted boss in the game. Yeah, you can, you have to be pretty far away, though. Like, at least, I'd say like 10 feet. If you can roughly judge that. But, obviously, you want to pull all of your plates out. It only measures the soft armor damage. But yeah, Derpy, a lot of progression for me was learning my limits, because like like we were just talking about here, all of the videos you see are of these W key players. Hold on, I'm hearing somebody. All of these W key players that you try to replicate that just don't work. Wait, is there an airdrop? Oh my god, there is. Wait. Dude, how did he not see me? Oh my lord. Alright, watch this. I can hear him pushing up on my right. I should put the scope back on this guy's NL so I can use it. Oh, that's too far. All he has to do is hit me once and I'm dead with no head. Oh my gosh, guys, if you let me get out of this. See, if you're a two-man and you know I'm solo, push me and surround me. Don't let me rotate you as a solo. Because now I have an opportunity to do a giant wrap here, assuming I don't get third-partied. If I can get a big wrap here, I can... See? He's going to be right in front of me here. But he's probably going to get me anyway. I also need to check my mags. I can do that real quick. Actually, I'm out of ammo from the last fight still. I'm bringing 100 M80, but it doesn't ever seem to be enough. This is a pretty risky spot. It's a mag pack. I don't like creeping through here because they can see my legs coming to them, but I can't. My vision's still blocked. I don't really have a play here. I'm gonna have to put myself in the open to even get over here. Alright, whatever. Have to try something. might have just gave up and went to loot the airdrop. There's 4 of them. There's the 2 by the car there, and then there was 1 sniping up on the bus. I'm surprised it still took him that many shots. I had no head. Yeah, use those orange containers. Dude, there's no way you're P6 and you took that long to kill me. GG. Yeah, hit by SP7, M80, and a 5.56. 3 different calibers. The 4th guy I don't think ever hit me. Actually, let me see if I need 56 and 57. Oh, I don't. Okay. I don't. I figured I did, but... I'll probably just run customs until some questers come in that need help. Ran some reserve earlier quite a bit with a viewer to get some Kappa items, but we kept getting a lot of PvP and kills. It's just, there's always one more. There's always one more. That woke me up, though. That woke me up pretty quickly. I may need to run downstairs and get another monster, too. For a lot of times I didn't like this gun, but I'm starting to like it again. I don't remember why I didn't like it. I just really didn't like it. Where's the goose down? Alright, you can have my euros. I've been having some good luck today, man. Dude, I drink too many for my age. I'll drink 4 or 5 a day. And I have no problem sleeping. I'll fall asleep right now. I just drank caffeine my whole life, so it's just doesn't have, it really doesn't even do anything for me. It's more of a mental thing. It's part of my routine. Yeah, I mean, I probably have sleep issues too, but maybe like getting good sleep, but I have no problem falling asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go get one. One sec. Yeah, I've been told by my wife that I snore, but you'll never convince me. So I probably have sleep apnea. I'm obviously really, really heavy too. I'm out of breath. I'm trying to hide it, but I run up the stairs. If I try and breathe softer anymore, I'm gonna pass out. All right. We can push this spawn over here. I was just about to say this spawn either. Poor guy, man. He probably just spawned in. I was just gonna say this spawn either pushed up or didn't. Oh my god, he's got an 8R. Sorry, brother. I'll make sure you get your 8R back. See, that sucks. He just spawned in. He probably has a... not a great PC either. So he spawned in late. But right when I was about to say that spawn already pushed up. Oh, man. Alright. Do that for a couple more seconds. I need to finish packing this mag. Oh, he's on the rock. He's on the rock. He's on the other side of the wall now. You get him? Dude, that was all me. I'm awful. I wasn't locked in. He turned and came to me. I thought he was going to turn and run across, so I was kind of leading that. And then he hooked back and he got me. Well, respect with the UB too. Good stuff, man. That's all good. Oh no, I didn't heal. Yeah, but two kills a raid average so far. That one obviously didn't count because that was one, but could switch up the gun. But that's how you know, that's how you get kills. Is after that, then you kind of go over why you died instead of immediately going to, oh, that's bullcrap or blah blah blah. You kind of evaluate what you did wrong, what you could have done differently. In that case, what I did wrong is I guessed. I tried to telegraph where he was going to go, and I was wrong. I was leading like he was going to run across, but instead he came around the corner and hooked it along the wall, so my shot was ahead, or to the left of where he would actually be, and you know, he was good enough to get a good flick on me. Yeah. Yeah, you have to kind of objectively look at everything, because you'll never improve if you blame it on the boogeyman of cheating. Which, you know, there obviously are cheaters in Tarkov, but not nearly as bad as people think. There are absolutely cheaters out there, but I can count on one hand the amount of times I was for sure like, okay, that's sus, you know, that's not real. Every other time I've went back and watched and there was a reasonable explanation on what happened. And it just comes with understanding how the maps work and how PMCs flow and things like that. If you understand that, then you'll understand, okay, I died there because I'm standing between two spawn points and dorms. But that's the issue a lot of new players have, is they've been so conditioned by everyone they watch to blame cheating instantly, when in reality there's usually a pretty solid, you know, explanation. But I will very rarely, every now and again, have one that I was like, okay, that's a little obvious. And one of them was actually today playing with a viewer. We got killed by we were kind of like 5 feet apart, and he flicked both of us with a headshot and 100-hour account. It's like, okay. He like jumped a doorway, which you don't, you know, like when you're, you know, someone's in a building and you hurdle the doorway. He did that, which was, you know, not something a 100-hour player does, and then like hurtled back in, but midair flicked both of us. And that was one of the ones where I was like, okay, that's, but it's not worth your energy. Just report them if you think they are and move on. Because money is not hard to make in this game either. You lose your gear, it stinks, but money's so easy to make. Do I need 29? I don't. Oh, that's right, I didn't heal. Alright, this will be the better one. It's kind of one of the videos on my radar to make, is how to, I guess, how to play to your strengths. It's kind of the premise. I've started, it's just taking quite a while to do, but understanding that you don't have to play like Landmark or any of these other guys to have success. And you don't have to rat either. If you want to, fine, but there's a lot of spectrum in the middle that you can cover and still be really good at the game. Like I don't know, when I play with people, I think I'm playing slow. By my standards, I play very, very slow. But there are people who, as soon as the raid starts, they're crouch walking. And I'm kind of in the middle of that. I'll crouch walk, but once I get to where I'm going. Like once I get to a point of, once the raid starts, I have a mental clock of, okay, that spawn over there should be at this point by now. And once I get to that intersection, then I crouch walk and listen. And more times than not, it's right. Like, I don't know if you're here for the beginning derpy, but that first raid where I blocked my head out was a prime example of rushing to that point and crouching, because I kind of telegraphed where they would be. And here, I can do it again from this spawn. Now, the only caveat would be is if somebody spawned right here, in which case I'm about to run into their barrel, but by the time I get to the jump point on the right over here, if someone's coming along that gate line, they'll be ready to jump right when I get there. So if someone's coming to jump, they should be here in a second. Okay. Yeah, but it was essentially this exact scenario where I called it too. I knew that anytime someone gets this spawn, they like to jump over, because everyone wants to go that way. So I kind of just intercept. Okay, so I never do. Whenever I get that spawn is where I went last raid. I go straight up to the mountain. Or to the sniper scav. Oh crap. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, he's over here. Oh my god, there's multiple. Can he see me? Okay. I'm just praying no one's on the hill here. Come on. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to push. I'm going to try and get this guy. Then when they panic, flank. One. Now he's going to be telling his buddy he's at the end of the train car. So, I'll let that stew, let their conversation progress. And by the time I pack this mag, I should be able to left peek and get him. Because I don't think he's going to push around back. So... Scav. See? He's camping the body. Should we let him live? What do you think? We could let him live. What do you think? I'll let you decide, Derp. Should we let him go? Setup guy too. I think there's one more. He's running. I made this guy. There's only one way he can go. I would have naded him, but I only have the M67s. So I'll use the last one on his buddy here. See if I can get a... I rarely carry quick fuse grenades because I like to do just what I did there where I moonshot it. He took off this way, so... If I die here, I'm going to be so embarrassed. We can push on. Well, I heard him hit metal and then his feet hit concrete. So he hit the grate in the back of the building and then jumped out of the building. He definitely took off. Those were probably his carries. So the guy I killed was the most geared of them. So he's probably like the leader of the group. Then I killed the setup guy. So those were probably his protectors. And they just said run, because you're going to die too. I was leaning more toward not killing him, but then he turned and started to look my direction. I didn't want to risk him seeing. It would have been nice to get 3, but 2's good enough. 2 at raid gets me to 1,000 in a fair amount of time. Oh, cool, man. That was kind of my return to YouTube. I did YouTube for a little bit, and kind of, I burnt out because I did it too quick. Or tried to do too much too fast, as most do, and I quit. That Killer Guide was my first, like, time back. And I gained a lot of traction, and then I did a couple more guides, and then did some more, like, just general, like, how to PvP with different weapons. And then I suddenly got monetized. Which is pretty, like, apparently only 2% of channels ever get monetized. I was surprised. Because you always feel like you're not deserving of it. Like, what have I done compared to all the others out there? But, I mean, I think it's the relatability. Like we were talking about earlier, almost every stream you turn on is like the best people at the game. Like you rarely see a middle ground person. I'm not the best or even like great at times, but I do good enough to win a lot of fights. Good enough is, good enough, I guess. The easiest way to put it. You can make up for lack of skill quite a bit with just map knowledge and mechanics and things like that. When I was younger, like 20 years ago, I was insane on FPS games, as most, 20, 30-year-olds are, but as you get older, you kind of lose that flick, but every now and again it comes back. Like I'll just be like in the zone, and I'll feel like I'm 25 years old again, like just on point with everything. I was going to, I wanted to see how fast I could get Kappa again, but the problem is now they're making it not easy, but like a lot less grindy. Because I got 5 in the last 2 years, and I did 2 prestiges for over 2 wipes, or 4 prestiges, 2 each over 2 wipes, so 5 Kappas. And my quickest Kappa was 2 weeks. I wanted to see if I can get it under like 10 days, but it's kind of going to be impossible now. Which is fine. I mean, it's a lot more accessible to the general public. Okay, there we go. I don't have the kind of time a lot of people do. But I also was able to optimize how I play because I had so much time when I was, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, to learn the game. And Oh. Can't tell if he went in the building or not. Door's closed. He might have just been extracting. I'm gonna get myself killed here. I'm doing my best not to shoot this scav. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to extract. Oh, that was the scabby shot. Okay, so he's gone. Potentially. Only one jacket. It's a pretty good jacket room. I'm convinced it's scaled. If there's one jacket in there, I don't use a key use on it, but if there's two or more, I will. I've gotten quite a bit of evasion armbands out of that particular shack. I don't think it's a rare item anymore, but that particular one I've had really good luck with. I wish I would have got their dog tags. I need 747, so I'm still 150 out. Anytime I bring more BP than I think I'll need, I end up needing more, and or just dying with it. So let me, I'll bring some PP. Okay, we'll do 7. Still feel bad about that spawn kill. That one dude spawned in late. He'll get his naked Adar back though. Yeah, let me know, Skate, how your killer hunting ends up going. Maybe try foreign servers. I don't do it because I'm all about queue times, but foreign servers, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You're more than likely going to run into only killer hunters, but it'll be less populated overall. And the way killer spawns, no matter where you spawn, you have a very good chance of getting to at least his first spawn first. There are very few spawns that are gonna. Alright, so this is an interesting spawn because typically people will push back toward dorms, but I'll push up this way, and then you can be in a pretty advantageous position right here when they run by, because no one expects anyone to be right here at the beginning of the raid. So they come running by or across. I finished quite a few shooterborns here. See? There he goes. Alright, we'll see if we can meet him. I think that's a different spawn, though. The spawn that I was trying to gank is probably still behind. Yeah, I hear him with the SR back there. Kind of lost this guy. Reluctant to push that way because you're kind of just going away from the flow anyway. That's the only guy that's going to be pushing back this way. Okay, I know where they're at now. I'll see if I can go get them. That was a damn good nade. Who? Do I have to see him go this way? Did, okay. I need to pack a mag regardless. I don't think I can go that way because there's two. I'm not gonna like this one, pack a mag. Every time, basically, you'll come across another player farming killer. I wouldn't let that deter you, though, man. Like, for me, I was more efficient on my killer farming. I didn't care about the other PMCs. My whole goal was to hit 1 or 2 spawns and get out. I didn't care about where the other PMCs are. But in that video, you'll see I kind of highlight exactly where you're going to run into them. Everyone kind of converges on the center of the mall by Mantis and Eagle. Oh, I see him. How is he not dead? There he goes. It's 3. So you let him come to you. There's no shame in letting them come to you. I want to go back and get their dog tags, but I'm not 100% sure it was just 3. Now, if he has an SR-25, then I'll know it was 3, but I kind of have to die to find out. I'm gonna get smoked here, man. Yep. There's 2 more. There's 5? Are you kidding me? Oh. Dude, nobody plays this game solo anymore. Not even solo. Like, nobody plays this game outside of, like, 4-mans. It's frustrating at times. It's like you could just, like that, kill 3 people and still... Yeah, it's just, it's a part of the game, man, but it's so frustrating at times. Yeah, solo's the only way to go, man. I've tried playing with a group, it's just not fun. And you're always on someone else's time. You know, you're ready to go, and they want to go get a drink, and they gotta build a gun, they gotta pack a mag. It's like... I will, on occasion, play with people. But for the most part, I prefer doing my own thing. Like, when my buddies played this game, I would play with them when they needed Kappa help. Or just quest help in general. I'll show you how good this gun rips. Wait. Wrong grip. There we go. You know, the funny part is, too, I've played, or I've been killed by guys like that are also streaming. And then I'll go to their stream, and they'll be like, oh, get shit on. It's like, it's like I just killed 4 of your buddies. Like, are we really doing that? It's just funny. I mean, I get everyone's having fun. But it's like, dude, like, you should be happy you got out with your life. But I don't want to take away from anyone's fun. I've never gotten Killer 7, which is something I've always wanted to get, but I just can't ever seem to get 7 kills in a raid. I've gotten, I think, 5. 5 at one point. But it's just really hard to get 7 people in the same raid without anyone else affecting it. Like killing other people and... Alright. It's still a 3-kill raid. It's not bad. I'll take that. Let me jump in one second. Yeah, 5's really good. Yeah, I've only ever gotten 5. I've tried everything. I've tried factory, tried labs. I'm not great at labs. I don't even play labs unless I need to. Labs is built for a whole nother breed of people. It's not me. I'll play labs for Kappa. That's it. Or for like the hideout items for the solar and stuff. But other than that, I don't mess with labs. Mm. Yeah, I think when I was trying, it was 10 or so. Yeah, this spawn. This is a... actually, I'm 10 seconds late, so this might get me killed. So when I get this spawn, for the kill, I'll push this way and try to get these guys coming up. Get the land bridge guys crossing here. I'll put you in a nasty spot here if I can get to it. Oh crap, there's someone right there. Alright. I'll try and get to the spot anyway, maybe he won't see me. Get to this rock corner here. He probably saw me though. Dude, I saw him right here. Yep. Yeah, he saw me. Come on. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Stand in the open. With a Val too? I'll make sure you get your Val back. But you see how, even on a 4X, I can go full auto with this gun and it just holds. This thing rips, man. And 5.45 ammo is not in shortage. The good ammo, at least. It's everywhere. I'm not convinced that this spawn over here is left yet. I don't want to get that guy because I hate Marlins. I really hate Marlins. Dude, 2 TAC-30s? Okay. Scab was juiced. Although they're not so rare anymore. That last event. They're pretty much everywhere now. But they're still the best scope. in my opinion. The reticle's awful, but it has a very wide view. Dude. I mean, that's what you get at that range, though. He's going to bounce 545 at that range. It was in a golden. No, he shouldn't have bounced it. But at 100 meters, it's difficult to get a clean headshot. Let's search this guy's backpack. I was just gonna say maybe he has some food and snacks for me. I don't know that we're gonna run into anyone else at this point on this side of the map. I hit these stashes and get out. Still bummed about that last raid. You kill 3 and there's a 4th. You kill 4 and there's a 5. It's like never ending. And if you kill 5, somehow there's a 6th as a third party. It's like, good lord. Okay. Let's see if he's on this side of the fence. I don't think he is. It sounded like he was a little farther away. Yeah, he's on the other side of the fence there. Here's someone over here. I thought I did, at least. Maybe not. What quest is over here? Oh, it's for Batia or whatever it's called. I'm down to play another map if you guys want to change the scenery. I'm just kind of tooling around customs. It's the map with the most consistent PvP. Well, that guy stopped too, so. Is that a scav or a PMC? I'm gonna assume it's a scav. Are you kidding me? Good shots, but are you kidding me? The first 3 were on his head. Good shot. I don't even know what he hit me with. Sound like an AK. Okay. That explains why. The first 3 shots on his head did nothing. Okay. I'm I'm calm now. I was gonna say there's no absolute. I don't care if you have a any tier 4 helmet. You're not eating 3 headshots, but that makes more sense. Good shots, man. Yeah, it was an AK, or not an AK, but AK caliber. Kudos to him for running around with a Tagilla mask. I I would never. It's great armor, but I would never. I think I need 25. I think I need level. No, I don't. I need 24. We can stay on customs or we can change maps. It's up, whatever you guys want. Like I said, I'm just running around. Customs is the most guaranteed map for PvP, so I tend to hover there. Any other map, it's dead within the first 10 minutes. Either everyone's dead or they've... Like, Shoreline's a good map, but it's a transit map now. There's three different maps where you basically only transit. Right. I don't want to pay for one of those right now. I kind of want to just run a different gun. I just don't know what. What do I want to run? I'll just build another 74. To kill the mask or not, I'm still shocked he ate 3 headshots. With at least a Golnick. Or not a Golnick, but at least BS. I might be running out of a Golnick. I gotta do it. I'm down to... Okay, I don't know if I can run that mag pack anymore. I'm gonna start to run out here soon. Alright, I guess we'll just go back to customs. Grab this. Alright. How do I have the task item? I died. Whatever. Okay. Only got 1 kill that round, so slow round. It's pulled a hang now and it just kept going. Ow. Alright. Rush out. Lock in. Okay. It's been a while since I've got this one. This guy might do what I do and push back. I mean to do that. Alright, the big red side spawns should be getting toward backside of domes by now. See if I can catch them over there. Nothing yet. Maybe they haven't left big red side yet. I'm on the bridge here. See one. Oh my god, it's a... You're kidding me. And I'm inertiaed in a bush, because why wouldn't I be? Are you... Someone threw a Zarya? Alright, let me play this out. I can win this. I can win this. So I know there's 4. 4 inexperienced players. Or potentially inexperienced players. They could have just been panicked. but I think I can win this. I'm going to try and wrap under the bridge and see if I can get a better angle on at least one more of them. But I'm also leaving myself to a lot of exposure. This could be a suicide mission. Good shot. You gotta go for those, though. I knew before I even took the shots I was probably gonna die. But I got their leader. Dude, another one. Another one. I got their leader. That's all that matters. Now they're in disarray. Yeah, another Tagilla mask. It's like every time I run, excuse me, a 545, I run into a Tagilla mask. I could run an RD again. That way I don't run into that kind of stuff. That's a really good caliber. But against a Tagilla mask at range, it's just going to bounce. Because as I was hitting him through the bushes, I could see sparks. So I know I was landing headshots. But it makes total sense now on why nothing happened. Same as last raid. Just another Tagilla mask. But it is what it is. There's always another raid. Yeah, I'm going to run an RD, though. I'm going to bring the RD back out. How much ergo do I lose with the... is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. It's only -2 horizontal. Did you get a kill? Did you finally get him? Oh, nice, man. Did you follow the guide and just hit a couple spawns and then move out? Yeah, sometimes you can just face check spawns. Yeah, once you I think killer hunting is really good for people who are timid at PvP. It helps kind of condition you, I guess. Yeah, good stuff, man. Now you only need, what, 99 more? It goes fast. It may seem like it's going to take you forever, but once you do 1, then you've done 10, and then you're not counting, and then you look up and you've done 40. It just goes so fast. Yeah, a lot of people don't check upstairs. They check the 3 main auxiliary spawns outside, like grocery store, Ollie, Idea. They really don't ever check outside. Or I'm sorry, not they never check upstairs. Because again, it's all about killer hunting is all about getting through as fast as you can to the next raid. So they'll check a couple and they'll move on, but a lot of times you'll find ones that people just totally miss. Yeah, I did I had like 30 or something, and then I prestiged. And then a while back I was like, I'm just gonna do this. $30, 53. Actually, I'm just gonna top up the PP. Alright. Yeah, you can. I think there's 2 weeks to seasonal. You can. You're just gonna have to grind it, man. It took me a week of like 7 hours a day. I was doing it on NA though. A lot of people go foreign servers just to kind of reduce the competition, but the raid times are like 15 minutes, and you're still gonna be competing anyway. So I'd much rather a 30-second raid time or spawn time, queue time, sorry, than 15 minutes, and then I still have to compete. One again. Yeah, I'm not going to put a ton of time into seasonal. I'm just going to play around with the beginner stuff. But wipes aren't my thing. I enjoy the anxiety, or not, I don't enjoy anxiety. I enjoy playing without the anxiety of a pending wipe. That was one of the main reasons I started grinding hard on 1.0. It's because knowing that I was keeping it forever. Yep, and always be objective in your mistakes. If you didn't learn anything from your mistakes and it was just, it wasn't worth it. Like anytime I die, I do it quickly now, but for the next 30 seconds, I kind of mentally reverse the raid and what I could have done differently. And sometimes there's nothing could have done differently. Sometimes you just got beat. It's fine. I mean, you did everything to the best of your ability and you just got beat. But like the one I died there on the bridge, first off, I was pushing a 5-man, or a 4-man, because it was a 5-man. But that was stupid, the angle I took, because I knew even if I got one, that was going to be it. The smart thing to do would have been just leave. Like, okay, you got one. You don't have the ammo for this. You don't have the gun or the range for this. Just leave. But I wanted the kill, so I put myself in a precarious position and died. And I got sent back to the lobby. Alright, while I was yapping, I'm pretty sure that shots were over in this direction, so... I don't think it will, man. I mean, if you listen to like Reddit, they'll try and convince you that, you know, they always say 99% of players will leave. I don't think that's the case, man. I think a lot of players are going to play seasonal for a little bit and realize it's kind of just a gimmick. You know, everyone's going to have these like insane debuffs or buffs, and it's going to be fun for a little bit and that type of thing, but everyone's just going to end up migrating back to their permanent anyway. It will divide the player base initially, but I think you're still going to have a very healthy permanent player base. I wouldn't worry about the game dying. Because, I mean, I could jump on here at 2 in the morning and get a 30-second queue time with a full raid. It doesn't matter. You've seen the majority of the players I'm coming across are mid-level, you know, some high-level players, but more like low mid-level players. Those guys aren't going to seasonal. They're trying to progress their character. But if you listen to like the top streamer types that play the game 12 hours a day, they're going to convince you that everyone's going to leave the game for seasonals. I just don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there will be a reduction at the beginning, but for the life of the game, seasonals isn't it. No, or yeah, I already did Deader ending. So I thought you were talking about Icebreaker. No, I haven't done Icebreaker yet, but I have already done Terminal. Is that blood on the wall? Oh, look at this guy. What gave it away is the blood on the wall right there. I wouldn't have even seen them. Sorry. If your buddy kills me, I won't hold it against him. Ah, yes, he left his dog tag. What is this build? He's running the semi 545 with attack 30. Yeah, it feels like a lot of people are doing it. I primarily think I want to do it for the ammo. But I'm not a, I don't like 5.56 much. Like the AK. And I feel like I believe that's more of the ammo they carry is the 5.56. Dude, that's a player. I'm gonna leg him. Tell me that didn't kill him. Just want to leg him. Oh, I think it killed him. I'm gonna ask him. Hey, did that kill you? I don't want to kill you. Do you need help healing? Hey, do you need help healing? I see you in the bush. Do you need help healing, man? I'll help you. You need help healing? Come over to the body over here and loot. Okay? Well, actually, he needs, Here, come over here. Oh, he's bleeding to death. Shoot, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about the fact that he's bleeding to death. Brother, you gotta get a mic. You can't be shooting to communicate. It's not exactly conducive to a friendly interaction. Alright. I'll take his gun because he killed him. Poor guy, man. I just wanted to leg him. I didn't think that it would put him in a heavy bleed. But that's my point right there. Is the two guys I just killed are like mid to low level players. They're not going to seasonals. Why? So they can get body slammed by Desmond? They're not doing it. So I wouldn't worry about the population of perm. What's going to happen is all the really sweaty players are going to move to seasonal. They're going to get tired of just facing each other and end up coming back to permanent anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about the future. Yeah, well, the issue with shorts is I don't do too many because it ruins your channel viewership. If you're a shorts channel, it's great. But the way I primarily do long form videos, the way YouTube works is there's an audience that watches shorts and there's an audience that watches long, and they're not the same people. Anybody that watches your longs probably aren't going to watch your shorts, and the people toilet scrolling shorts do not watch long. So what happens is if those short people subscribe, it adds to the subscriber count, which is great, but then they go into a pool of potential people. So when I put out a long form video, YouTube picks a random batch of my subscribers and sends it to them. And if it does well, then they send it to more people and then more people. But if the batch of people that the long form video goes to are primarily shorts people and they don't click on it, YouTube objectively sees that as, oh, that's not a good video, we're going to stop pushing it, and they shelve it. So shorts are great for getting subs, but it could hurt you in the long run if you're a long form channel. So I stopped doing it, and I've noticed a pretty big increase ever since I stopped. I'll put it out a short every now and again, but unless you're a primarily shorts channel, it will hurt your long form. At least while you're at my level of growing. Now, if you're at like 100k subs, it's great to, it's not going to affect you very much. But when you're kind of in my position where you're still growing, it'll kind of stifle you a little bit. I only fired 10 rounds that whole one and got 2 kills. All right, where am I at in terms of close to 1,000? Am I blind? Oh, 754. Dude, so I've gotten 10 just on this stream. What, hour and a half or 2 hours? Not bad. I have no 71. I don't even know why they do 99. It's an impossible level. Should be just 79. But I have no 71 to 79. That's a really hard level to come by. Anyone at this level has already prestiged. But yeah, I did Deader here. Primarily because I like this background of the thunderstorms. Once you hit I think it's Prestige 2, you get the Cyber, maybe Prestige 4. You get the Cyber Tark with the drone. I had that one for a while until I got this one. Let me see if this. I'm always curious to see if they No, see, this guy went to bed. And this guy went to bed. Then this guy went to bed. See, that's what I'm saying. Those 3 people, they're not going to seasonals. And that's the majority of what you're probably running into is mid-ish level players. So I wouldn't worry too much about the state of permanent. I think I don't know your skill level, but I think if you're a mid to low level player, you're gonna enjoy people going to seasonals because it's gonna pull all the sweaty people out of perm. So when you go into raids, you're gonna be facing people more of your level than anything. But me personally, I'm gonna play with it for a bit, but I'm not going to invest a ton of time into it. I still have way too many videos I need to build with the character I'm on now. But I will use it for like some early white PvP stuff. Like Naked Mosin and that kind of stuff. But otherwise, I'll be focused on this character. I was going to go to Prestige 5 a couple weeks ago, but I'm glad I didn't now because now it's like, what's the point? You're wiping your character for no reward. It's actually 14 kills in 2 hours. That was a 240, I think, when I started, so 254 or 750, 740, not 754. Not bad. Good stuff, man. See? Kill is not that scary. You got it. And have you I don't know if you watched the end of that my video, but if you loot the Tagillis Den, you'll get rich. So quick. This spawn has its advantages if I can get to the corner here before this spawn leaves. Yeah, intel's 100%. You'll get that every time. Unless for some weird reason someone gets to it before you do, which basically never happens. But yeah, you'll get so much money. Because the Killa helmet itself, once you repair it, if you have to repair it, is 83k. And then whatever else you... Oh crap, okay. Then whatever else you manage to pull out. So GPU, Tetris. Alright, that's across the way. Gav. You already pushed over. definitely didn't intend to bring in 4 grenades. Oopsie. Right when I blinked. Right when I blinked. I think he was on semi-automatic too. Poor guy. Okay, he had good ammo. You can keep your junky gun. I'm actually shocked he didn't pin me. And that was a DBL. I can find the DBL guy.
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
You typically wouldn't run at me open like this, but I'm to get away from that scav. Yeah, right when I got a piece of dog hair or something in my eye and started blinking quickly. Then he jumps and pounces me. Somebody paid for the car. Got him. That's why I always check. Always check to see if someone paid for the car. This poor guy was laying at the ground. Where was he? Oh my god, poor dude. Alright, I'll take the car, I guess.
Вон он, сука!
Dude, if I die with 2 seconds left, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay. What a nade. Dude's pissed. I'd be annoyed too. Toe Fun McGee. $36. Nope. 20. Nope. Keep the NL. I've never particularly cared for the NL. Just shot way too fast for my liking. Time is it? Didn't even repair my armor. Alright. This one might be my last one. I'm starting to get a little tired. It's almost, yeah, it's after 12 for me. Late. Alright. So we're still averaging two kills a raid. See if we can bump that up to 3. Had a couple of 4 pieces earlier, but it's usually been about 2. Dude, I got so tired so fast. Toward the end of that last raid, I was starting to get tired, and I just suddenly just hit a wall. Dude, is that a guy? I saw some pixel contrast. Alright, I hear someone over here. Hello? He wants to be friends. Do you want to be friends? I don't think he wants to be friends. Can't get on that rock. Noted. Dang. Are you on the, I forgot the name of that quest, but you gotta get 20 PMC kills in the mall. Long line, I think it is. Yeah, I'm sure you've noticed, but a lot of times, too, any killer hunter you run into is usually under armored or under, you know, they'll be running like an SVT or an Ash 12. And when you kill a farm, most people go broke, so they may be in a Kappa. So if you can get the first shots off, you'll be... Alright, that's gas. Let's go get him. I just have to stay awake for a couple more minutes for this. And I'm fighting. Oh, dang, really? That's good. So you don't even have the kill achievement, or the, not achievement, but, the quest yet. Dude, I'm in like the worst position for this. Someone's there, but they're gonna see me way before I see them. That's a scav. Yeah, you're way ahead of the curve if you're killer farming already. I mean, there's people who are thousands of hours and don't kill a farm. Alright. Yeah, 1,000 hours is still relatively new. That's what makes a game like this so unique. Is 1,000 hours is considered a baby. I mean, I only have 4,000. And I see people 16,000. It's just, it blows my mind. When I think about how much time I actually put into this game, like, how do you have 16,000 hours? And we've had the game the same amount of time. Yeah. Yeah, I played, or I did a full Prestige during Hardcore Wipe. That was challenging for sure. But now Kappa is going to be so much easier for people. Like, you don't have to do Psycho Sniper, you don't have to do any of the quests that we had to suffer through for years. So, that'll bring a lot of people back. Or encourage a lot more people to stay around. Really? It's an M1A. Good nade. Good nade. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Looks like, wow, there's like 46 of you at some point coming through, so appreciate everyone that hung around for this long, and it's definitely been fun. I'm not a streamer, so I'm kind of getting used to being live. I make videos more than anything, but yeah, that was a hell of a nade by him. Yeah, that was a great nade. Good shot. All right, well, I'm gonna get to bed. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, no problem, man. I have my Discord link on the main page, so let me know how your progress is going. I'm kind of curious to see, you know, people that are going for achievements like that and how it's going for them. Yeah, I don't. That's why I wasn't sure about him. It was a 1,000-hour account too. That's why I didn't want to say anything because I've never like been a witch hunter, but a 7 KD. Like, do you know who Desmond is? Like, Desmond's the best player in the game, like, bar none. And he's only got a 6.1. And this guy never dies. This guy's a monster. And his was only 6.1. He's got 17.6 hours. So for a 1,000-hour account to already have Kappa with over 7 KD, I wasn't going to say anything, but it is kind of strange. But yeah, this dude is absolutely legit. So I kind of base everything on him. If, you know, I watch him enough to where he just never dies. So if I come across an account that I think is a little sus, that, you know, is 1,000 hours, who cares? But again, that's kind of the beauty of the game, is you load up and go again. They're not worth your time. If you feel like they may be not playing fair, report them and move on. I mean, it's the best you can do. Don't let it ruin your night. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna do some stuff before bed, but I appreciate